Hey guys, we are in the basement. Today we're going to be doing a John's Arcade on the road. That is right, we're going to be getting in the car and taking a long ass drive to Sandusky, Ohio, and we're going to be visiting the Cedar Point Amusement Park. Now this amusement park is really awesome, especially if you guys like roller coasters. And also, what's cool about Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio, is that it has a really cool classic arcade. Well, it's not a classic arcade, it's actually an arcade that's been there, you know, since the 80s, that has evolved over time. And they still have a lot of the classics there. So we're gonna go to Cedar Point, we're gonna check out the arcade. I'm really curious to see how many classics are left. And we're gonna just do kind of a general walkthrough of the entire arcade. So anyway, why don't we get in the car and let's take a drive to Sandusky, Ohio and visit Cedar Point Amusement Park.
I don't believe we don't belong. No one can see what we've got. I don't believe we don't belong. No one can see what we've got. When I wake up in the morning and you're not right next to me, I feel incomplete. 'Cause I don't believe we don't belong. No one can see what we've got. 'Cause you don't know what I want. You don't know what I need. You don't know anything about me. You don't know what I want. You don't know what I need. You don't know anything about me. Everyone's gone, it's just you and me. That's almost done, but we still got the last.
All right guys, we're finally freaking here. Holy cow, man. This parking lot is freaking packed. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there are a lot of people here. But this place is epic, man. If you guys are into roller coasters, holy cow. Anyway, so we're gonna go in, and I've got the map here, and it says right here, games and arcades. So the main arcade is number 3, so that's where we wanna go. So it looks like admission and then number 3 is right here. So it's right by the main entrance, the main arcade. Let's see, there's also other main midway games. Yeah, I really think the main arcade is the place we wanna go, because I was here a few years ago and it was pretty awesome. So I'm excited to see it again. And anyway, let's get in the park and let's see what the heck's going on in here. Well, we got a long walk ahead of us, actually. But it's a beautiful day. This place, seriously though, there's one roller coaster here. I don't know what it's called, but it's like, it has like the, you know, like an aircraft carrier, like the hydraulics or the cable, whatever, that launches the jets off. They have a ride that uses that technology and it catapults. It's actually that ride right there. You guys can see it. And it catapults you in this cart straight up, and it was probably one of the craziest things I've ever been on in my life. But anyway, let's keep walking and let's get to that arcade. But this really is a pretty epic place, so let's keep walking.
You don't know what I want. You don't know what I need. You don't know.
All right, guys, we're here in this park, and You know, if you're a roller coaster guy, this is a pretty good place to be, man. But anyway, so I got the map, and looks like we need to go right down here. I think that the arcade that we're seeking out is very close to the entrance here. So let's see if we can find it. This is a pretty good park, though. It really is. I mean, I've been to a bunch of these kind of like Six Flags type amusement parks, and this is probably one of the best ones. It's also right on the lake, Lake Erie, and it's a pretty cool area just to come with your family. You know, there's lots to see and do, and water sports and all that good stuff. But anyway, and they have Starbucks. So where is this arcade? Pretty sure it's up here on the right. I'm looking at the map here. It should be, I think it's right here, because the one I remember was like a white kind of stucco building. I don't know if this is it or what. Some great roller coasters though. Actually, that roller coaster right there, I think that's called the Raptor. I have a video of that. I did a first-person view. It was one of the first YouTube videos I ever posted. Yeah, that's it, Raptor. Yeah, go on my channel. Like, go look at like one of my first videos. It's on that roller coaster. All right, where is this damn place? This is all like Midway type stuff. Win a stuffed animal type dealy stuff, but oh, I think that's the arcade right there. Is that it? I think so, man. I think it's this building back here. I hope that's it. Because where are we? Where are we? Did we pass it? I'm confused here. Let me figure out where the hell we are. All right, I consulted the map. It's actually the 3 that's up here in orange is where we need to go, which should be right here in this building. See that kind of cupola roof up there? So I'm pretty sure we need to go over here, and then it's right on the right. What a great day to be out here, man. This is awesome. Yeah, I think it's in this building right here. I'm not sure the history, but I kind of think that this arcade's been here since like the 80s, and a lot of the games that they have in here have been here since the 80s, I believe. But yeah, this is the building we're looking for right here. Here we go, yeah, this is it. So let's come over here, take a peek. So this is the arcade right here, man. This grand old building. It's pretty cool though, isn't it? All right, yeah, I see the stucco now. That's what I was remembering. It has like these stucco archways in here. So let's, I'm actually excited to see the condition of games and stuff in here, and how much old stuff is actually still in here. So we got some crane games, Zoltar. You guys ever see Big? Should I take my fortune and wake up a kid? Here's some Mewtwo's. Isn't that Mewtwo? And Pikachu. All right, so here we go, guys. All right, so a lot of new stuff here in the beginning. Redemption stuff, crane games. I'm gonna have to get some quarters. I don't know if stuff takes tokens or what. Any good toys in here? What kind of weird Smurf is that? Unicorns. Vader Zim. So lots of redemption, lots of crane stuff. Where are the classic games? Come on, I know they're hiding out here somewhere. This is all redemption lameness. All right, I see something that resembles a video game. Target Force Gold, that's a Raw Thrills, and I don't really recognize that cabinet. All right, where are the old games? Ah, I see a Pac-Man back there. I see a Space Invaders, guys. Man, there's a lot of redemption stuff. Alright, here we go. Okay, so we got a original Midway Space Invaders, original Pac-Man. Look at that monitor, dude. Now that's a dirty monitor. I bet you if I took this glass off and cleaned it, that would look 10 times better. But that's a beat original Pac right there. Here's an original Midway Space Invaders. I wonder if it's working. And it is! I always loved that cabinet, but I don't know if I'd ever get one of those games. It's actually rather slow and boring. Alright, here's the Zaxxon, great Sega classic, and you know, I've had a few opportunities to get one of these, but this game gets no love, man. It's brutally hard, but when this came out with the isometric graphics, it has like, what is this joystick? That's a Nintendo Versus joystick that's on there. That's not the right joystick. I think it should have a, like a Wico 8-way. Is it 4-way maybe? I think the same joystick that's on, no, duh. This game actually had the trigger joystick. Like a flight stick, like you'd see on Tron or something. That's what's missing here. Here's a Sega Space Harrier. I think this is a smaller one. There might be a larger version of this. It's a pretty cool game though. It's got those cool, like pseudo 3D kind of scrolling sprites and stuff. Outrun did kind of the same thing. And it's very similar, I think, to Outrun and Afterburner. The way it's parallax scrolling, is that what they call it? Alright, so what's over here? A bunch of lameness, whack-a-mole. Alright, there must be more classics hiding out. I definitely want to get some tokens. We could try something out. So here's some newer stuff. Namco Time Crisis. It's a little bowling alley. Now this is what I need in my basement. That's awesome. Alright. Let's see what classic games are hanging on. Alright, so here's the Star Wars trilogy. Now, my buddy Walt had the Upright, and we checked that out. It's actually a pretty neat game. It came out, what year did this come out? 98? It's actually not a bad game. They used to have those in a lot of Chuck E. Cheese's. Cruising Exotica, pair there. Here's an original Pac-Man. Boy, that thing has seen better days, huh? 6-player X-Men. Now my buddy Adam's got one. Remember we saw it at his house. I did a review of it. Interesting, this is missing its marquee, so they made up one, which is kind of funny. But it works. That's pretty awesome. It's actually a pretty cool game. It's got 2 monitors, and again, I did a review of my buddy Adam's, and you can see that the monitors here are adjusted differently. The colors are off, so you can really tell that it has 2 monitors because the colors don't match between the 2. And it's got one monitor on the bottom with like a half silver mirror or a mirror, and then another monitor up top, and images kind of overlap to make it kind of like an extra wide picture. Here's an old EM shooter, Williams Ambush. Does that thing work? Wow, dude, that is awesome. Boy, we might have to try something like this. I gotta get some quarters though. I only have a $5 bill on me, I think. We gotta find a change machine. That thing's cool, man. I kind of would like an EM shooter like that. It's pretty awesome too, like a Tommy gun. Look how badass that is. And it's heavy steel. Pretty sweet. Here's a Tekken 4 and some kind of like generic Dynamo type cabinet. Here's a Sammy USA trophy hunting. Boy, it looks like there's not a lot of classics. There's some. Oh, wow, I see some good stuff back there. Oh, Sega Virtual On. Dude, someone was asking me to do a video of one of these. We might have to play this. I don't think I've ever seen a Virtual On in real life. Have I? I'm not even sure I've ever played it. Boy, that thing is cool, dude. Is that kind of like a Virtua Fighter, but with robots? Is that what's going on here? I like the joysticks. It's really cool, man. It's like all in Japanese. It's like cool 3D robots. Alright, so what's over here? Crazy Taxi sit down. That's not that big a deal. I almost bought one of those at the auction. A pair of Hydro Thunders. Sega Stadium Cross. I can't say I really know that one. A pair of Link sit down riders. A Berserk, and it frickin' works. That's impressive. I mean, you gotta admit though, I mean, you saw how many people are in this place. This is a massive place. with endless people and their greasy fingers touching this stuff. These games are all 30 years old and a working Stern Berserk. I mean, that's pretty unbelievable, guys. This is a tough, I mean, just to have this game working in your house is a feat. And I don't know, maybe there's a J-Rock board in there, who knows, but pretty awesome that it's here and working. It's over here, ice hockey. Radmobile, Sega Radmobile. I don't know if I've ever played that. I know I've seen it before. It's pretty cool. You know, I don't get too excited about these big riders, but here's some kind of a Dynamo showcase cabinet with Marvel vs. Capcom, but it's not working. All right, let's see what else we got over here. What is this thing? Oh, Jambo Safari. That's pretty new, isn't it? So what is this thing right here, though? 4-Tracks Racing Namco? I don't think I've ever seen that. It's like little ATVs with really crude graphics. That's crazy, dude. Look at that cabinet. Is that cool? I don't know if it is. It's definitely different. It's kind of neat. 89. Here's an Atari Hercules. They got one of those at Fun Spot. It's a really big pinball. We'll go back and look at it when those ladies aren't playing. So they got a bunch of EM pinballs, which again is pretty impressive. So there's a Williams Grand Prix. I see these all the time for sale. A Bally Old Chicago. You gotta love the back glass on this old EM stuff. You know, this stuff's really before my era, so I never really got into the old pinball machines because I just cannot relate to it, because I was alive when some of this stuff came out in the 70s, but I was so young, and this was like for old guys, you know? But I do kind of, you know, look at the pointillism graphics, you know, everything comes to a point, you know? I don't know if that was Picasso inspired or what, but Gottlieb Abracadabra, that's pretty badass, actually. The artwork's awesome. Look at that wizard guy. Chicago Coin Casino. Bally's 4 million BC. It's a pretty interesting game. Williams Expo. Travel Time. Bally's Fireball. That's a cool game. I see that. That's one I see up for sale a lot too. Gottlieb's Flying Carpet. You gotta love the artwork on this. Straight Flush. Williams Straight Flush. Gottlieb's Pioneer. And another Atari Hercules, which again is just a big ass pinball machine. Fun Spot's got one of these. I mean, look at these flippers. Here's my hand, guys. You know, the flipper is as big as my hand. It's just a mammoth pinball machine. It's really gimmicky and not a good game, but all right. So over here, this is a Seawolf. Pretty awesome game with the periscope. This was a game I used to play when I was a kid too. We used to go to campgrounds. I think there was a campground that had this game and I used to play it. Original Centipede, working. Sega Top Skater. I think my buddy Walt had one of those in his basement. That's the ultimate skateboarding game, right? Sega Monaco GP, which is a, came out before Turbo. Not as refined if you ask me, but I think some guys do like it. It's not working though, this game's having some issues. Cruising Exotica Sit Down, I would not mind having one of those actually. Sega Title Fight, can't really say I know that game really. They actually have a lot of different games here that I haven't seen before or not at Fun Spot. It's kind of like a Punch-Out type deal where the guy is transparent. Oh man, look at that thing. Sega Combat, dude. That is pretty cool. What a crazy cabinet, man. So, oh wow, man. I wonder if it works. I gotta get some change. Now this is something else, guys. Lunar Lander. You know, in the last few years, this has become a really big game. A lot of guys are talking about and seeking out Lunar Lander. And Lunar Lander is a pretty cool game. You're basically landing this little ship on the moon, and you have like these thrust controls. But what happened was, this is the same cabinet as Asteroids. And so a lot of these games got converted into Asteroids. And so there's not a lot of Lunar Landers left, and it's actually miraculous that this is here. And it looks pretty good. Look at that control panel. We might have to try it. It's a really slow game. Actually, my buddy Jay's got one in his basement. SEGA Crazy Taxi. Where's the change machine? Crazy Taxi. Part of a Star Wars trilogy. Here's Turbo. I love me Turbo. I used to have an upright. This is the sit-down version. Pretty awesome. I think it's a fun game. You know, I played a lot of Turbo when I was a kid because that was on ColecoVision, and it was kind of a big deal when it came out on ColecoVision because it had a steering wheel. And I don't think any console game at the time had one. I don't know. Maybe there's Night Driver with paddles and stuff. All right, so what else we got here? Williams Stockade, another EM shooting game. We gotta try one of those. I just love these kind of cool mechanical games like that. Another one of those boxing games. Alien Extermination. Newer gun game. Gunblade Special Air Assault Force. That's a cool game. It's a big, like, over-the-top shooting gun game. Look at those guys. Those guys are awesome. Hydro Thunder, Rampage World Tour. That's I believe, a dedicated one. I don't think you see too many of those. That's like a sequel to the first Rampage, and I think the dedicated one doesn't come up very often. Target Terror. Ski Ball. Percussion Master. This is a... What is this? Is this an import game from Japan? It kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Or is it trying to look like a Japanese game? Asteroids Deluxe, Target Terror, a bunch of Link's SEGA Super GTs. Pretty decent looking Asteroids Deluxe. Black light stuff's not working. It is pretty amazing though to see these kind of games here. Boy, that's about it, huh? So I think we kind of saw everything. I think everything else that's in this joint is going to be some form of redemption game. You know, the last time I was here, it seemed like this whole back section was just kind of dead and not alive, and no one was really back here. So it seems actually better than the last time I was here. Let's get some change here. What should we play? What do you guys want to try? I kind of want to try one of those EM shooter games. What do you think? What sounds fun? What do you guys want to try? We gotta try something. Let's see. I've never played that boxing game. And I gotta do this stuff with one hand too. Let's try. Oh, by the way, check this out. This is a cigarette holder. So guys can just lay their cigarette on there. So what are the odds of this game working? All right, Boy, I'm not very good, huh? I don't think I even hit anything. They got that guy. Boy, I'm horrible, man. I'm trying to aim while the camera's on. Let me try this. Yeah, the aiming is way off. I can't hit anything. Yeah, the calibration or something's not right. It's pretty cool. Alright, I wonder if we can somehow show this game. I wonder if it even works. Let's throw a quarter here. It doesn't work. Oh, duh. John, you should read the sign first. Alright, you know, we're going to try this virtual on game. Yeah, we're definitely trying this. I don't remember who it was on YouTube, but they wanted me to try virtual on came up recently too. All right, let's throw a quarter in it. I don't know how well I'm gonna do with one hand here, but we'll give it a shot. Put a quarter in. Oh, great. That side doesn't work. All right, let's try this side. Oh, come on. Are you shitting me? How much money am I going to waste here? All right, let me get another quarter. I don't think we're going to be playing this. Oh, here we go. All right. Boy, that's pretty awesome, dude. Oh, so he's launching off an aircraft carrier. All right. Yeah, so this is kind of like Virtua Fighter, right? But with robots? How badass is that? I don't know, he wants me to go right. Now he wants me to go left. Oh, I see. So it kind of drives like a tank. So you really need both hands here. Yeah, not an easy game to play one hand. It sure looks cool though. Alright, let's see what else we got over here. Oh, there's another Virtuon. They got two of them, huh? Oh, we missed the Gauntlet. Gauntlet's awesome, man. This is a game though that you put in your basement and the continues like just kill the replay value, because I mean you just can sit there and continue. At some point, it's just not fun. There's no challenge, but it is a classic game that I really did like. It's a cool cabinet, too. Let's see if there's anything else that catches our eye that we want to try. Top Skater game's pretty neat, though. I know we've been talking about skateboarding lately. Pretty awesome, you gotta admit. Should we try Gunblade? The monitor looks really bad. We could try this one. Let's do hard. Big Apple Liberation. We got a big ass cannon here, which is pretty sweet. Alright, Area 51, Brooklyn Bridge. Boy, the gun's got like serious force feedback. It's vibrating like crazy. Come on. Die. Oh shit. This guy's launching missiles at me. Come on! Oh man. I guess I did pick the hard one, huh? Wow, that was pretty crazy. Alright, you know what guys, I think that's it. I mean, we've seen pretty much everything, right? I mean, a lot of redemption stuff, you know? This is kind of cool, this MTV drumscape. Kind of come in here and play drums. Oh, that's pretty awesome, man. It's like a drum booth you come in. That's pretty sweet. Should we play it? Can I play drums with one hand? I'll certainly try. You want to play this or what? What do you think? I can't believe we're playing this. Alright. I'm like the one-handed drummer in Def Leppard right now. What do you guys want to do? Is this going to get me in trouble on YouTube? Custom drum kits, make your own music? Whatever. 98 degrees. Oh, Mickey, she's so fine, she drew my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Alright, this is stupid. Cool concept, though. I want a bowling alley in my house. I want that in my basement. So is that it? Did we see everything that we need to see? I think we did, guys. Yeah, I'm just looking around here. We really didn't miss anything. Oh, this is a cool new gun game, though. I've seen that on the internet. Oh, all right, we're gonna have to try this maybe if we can get in there. I think this is a very expensive game. Actually, there's some other new games here. What is this one? Oh, I played that game. That's a cool redemption game. That's not that new though. But this one is The Dark Escape 4. I think we gotta check this out. Let's go in here. Hopefully I have enough quarters. Okay. Whoa, dude. So this is like an, oh man, this is epic. It's in 3D. Do I have enough quarters? Shit, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't. It's $2 to start. And it's in 3D. Oh man, come on. I need 1 quarter. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Oh man. Guys, I don't have any more cash on me. I'm gonna have to go to the ATM. Damn it. Well, that sucks. I wanted to try that too. Oh well. Maybe next time. I think that game has like a lot of effects, like it blows air on you and stuff. Oh, dude, that is some scary shit. If I was a little kid and I saw that, I'd be like, no thanks. So... Alright guys, why don't we get out of here? I think we've seen it all. I see a Silver Strike bowling over there. No big deal. Oh, there's a Gorf. If you remember in when I went to Illinois with Greg at Arcade Impossible, we picked up a Gorf. Remember that, guys? So they've got one here, and it's working. Greg's was not, but look at this little insert. It looks like they took a piece of a Williams marquee. You can see the Williams logo there. I wonder what that was from. Looks like the monitor is missing green too. It's just red and blue. You know, Gorf is a really like uber classic game, but I don't know if I'd want to have one. It's a little, it is a little before my time, I think. Silver Strike Bowling. Robin Hood crossbow game? How badass is that? Boy, they got creative with some plexiglass here to make a crossbow, huh? I guess it's cheaper than wood. Alright, anything else? Yeah, I think that's it. I think we have seen everything there is to see. I know there's other like arcades here maybe, but I don't think that they're I think it's just like prizes and stuff, like games, midway games. So alright, you know what guys, let's why don't we go back to the basement. But what'd you think? Was that pretty awesome or what? Did you like Cedar Point? This place is awesome though. You gotta come here. I mean, if you're in the area, It's like northern Ohio, like north of Toledo, right on the lake. But it's pretty sweet. Look at that roller coaster over there. See that spiral thing? It's a cool building. It's like something you'd see in a Brady Bunch movie. Remember when the Bradys went to some amusement park? Where was that? Was it here? No. It's like Kings Island or something. But it's pretty hot out here, man. There's that Raptor rider yet. That thing is pretty awesome. I need something to drink, man. I'm dying. Alright, guys. Let's go back to the basement. Alright guys, there you have it. That was it, man. That was Cedar Point and their arcade. What'd you guys think? Pretty cool or what? That place is freaking awesome, by the way. I mean, if you're ever in that area, you gotta go there. That is a really good amusement park. And by the way, check this out. So, my Dragon's Lair, in the last video, we replaced the Laserdisc player and we installed a spectator monitor on the top here. And, well, that Laserdisc player died. So I installed the original one back in there for now, and now I'm on the hunt for another Pioneer LD-V8000 Laserdisc player, because the one that I got on eBay for 60 bucks, you know, it just stopped working. It would not find the disc, would not play the disc. Now, I took it apart right here, trying to clean it, and I had no luck. And, I took the whole thing apart, I cleaned the optical lens that's on there, and it just doesn't work. You put the Laserdisc in, and it just flashes play over and over and over and over, and it will not play the disc. And so I gave up. I spent like a couple hours taking this thing apart, just trying to see if I can find anything that looks out of place or that's not normal. And you know, not again, but I don't know. You know, I've never worked on a Laserdisc player before, so I don't even know what I'm really looking at. I did some Googling, and, you know, they talk about cleaning the optic lens there, the laser lens, whatever, and the spindle, the gripper spindle that holds the disc. I did all that, and it didn't fix it, so I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm on the lookout now for another one, a Pioneer LD-V8000. If you guys know of where one is, I would love to know, because especially one that works. You know, shipping those things is really risky too, I think, because you know, those optics in there, they don't want to be banged around like that. And I'd love to pick one up local, but I've been looking on Craigslist. So anyway, for now, we got the original player back in there, and it works. I've noticed right away, though, that the picture is a little fuzzier and the audio is a little more crackly. That other player was clearly better, but whatever, it works. I'm going to keep crossing my fingers and praying to the arcade gods that it keeps on working until I can find the better player. And I already missed the spectator monitor. Now I could hook that up with the old player, but I need to get some new cables, though. I don't have long enough BNC cables to make that happen. So anyway, that's it. hope you liked the video. I had a good time, man. That area is pretty awesome, Sandusky, Ohio. There's a lot to do there. I also went to Putin Island, which I didn't film, and I should have, because it was a pretty cool adventure taking a boat out there. Just like an absolute party island, and I had a lot of fun there. So anyway, that's it for this video. If you've never subscribed to my channel, go ahead, click subscribe, because I do release new videos every Sunday and sometimes in between, like this one. And listen, I know, guys, you're saying, where's the damn Journey video? I get it, I get it. But I was away. I was in Ohio, so I couldn't work on the Journey this weekend. So we're going to have to get to that after this video. And you know what? I'm promising you right now, I am not going to release another video unless it's a Journey video. So that's it, guys. I've pretty much established that there's going to be no more videos here unless it's a Journey video, and that's going to be happening next weekend. So look for that on Sunday, maybe Monday. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's it for me. Click subscribe, listen to my 2 podcasts. One's called Video Game Outsiders at videogameoutsiders.com. The other is Arcade Outsiders at arcadeoutsiders.com. Both of those podcasts happen live on Tuesdays at allgames.com. Or just go to iTunes and Stitcher and search for Arcade Outsiders or Video Game Outsiders. Okay, that's it for me. And yeah, we got to fill this ugly, disgusting hole here. I don't like this. You know, this is an unfinished basement, which looks pretty decent when you look down here. But this hole where the Star Wars was is gross. I do not like it, man. I gotta get a game down here. I gotta get Journey down here to go right there. And then we gotta find a spot for 720. I do think that Kix is leaving here in the next day. So I gotta get that out of here and over to a guy's house. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Later and bye.